How long have you got? 2 minutes? Let's go. The history of Russia stretches back to approximately 862 AD, with the invasion of Eastern Europe by the Vikings, who established dominion over a territory then known as Kievan Rus, under their king Rurik. Kievan Rus prospered by controlling trade between the Baltic and Black Seas. Its Viking conquerors melded with the Slavic natives, and both adopted the religion of Christianity as they encountered it in Eastern Europe. The development of European civilization in Russia was greatly hampered, however, by a centuries-long occupation by the Mongols of Asia. The reign of the so-called Golden Horde over Russia consisted of waves of pillaging interspersed with periods of relative peace purchased at the price of tribute, until Ivan III, known as Ivan the Great, rejected Russian subordinacy in 1480, leading to the Great Stand at the Ugra River, when the Mongol yoke was finally thrown off. Russia began to feature a more Western orientation with the emergence of feudalism and the rise of the Romanov dynasty, though it was not until the rule of Peter the Great that significant westernization occurred. Peter won the Great Northern War of 1700-22 against Sweden, making Russia again a Baltic power, with trade links to Europe reinforcing a growing aspiration to join the ranks of great European nations. It was this Europe-oriented Russia that allied with Napoleon to control the continent, only to suffer a devastating invasion by Napoleon in 1812, leaving the Russian psyche permanently scarred, even as it expanded all the way across Eurasia and vied to conduct itself as a great power during the era of the World Wars. The archaic Romanov dynasty, maladapted to managing both foreign and domestic stresses in war, was displaced in the Russian Revolution of 1917, triggered in part by World War I, and a small group of revolutionaries led by Vladimir Ilyich Lenin took the reins of power to propel Russia forward by means of communism, which promised an industrial utopia. In truth, the Communist Soviet Union from 1922 to 91 struggled even to survive, despite extensive Western agricultural and military aid until the Cold War, when it attempted to face off in a great economic and military contest against the United States, only to collapse. Post-communist Russia has reverted to a less ideological, though still anxious and belligerent nationalism under leader Vladimir Putin, and continues to aspire to a role as a great power in a world ever dominated by its Western rivals.